Good morning, and welcome to episode 188 of Getting Rich. I'm your host, Rich Checkan, president of Asset Strategies International, and today is Wednesday, August 21st, 2024. As this precious metals market heats up, I think now is a fantastic time for us to go ahead and take a look at some of the do's and don'ts of precious metals investing, some basic tips. So today, I'm not going to share any pricing or current market commentary. Instead, we're just going to share a few valuable tips. The first one is when you go to buy, do not answer ads in newspapers, magazines, television. All that costs serious money, high marketing costs with that type of approach to reach out to clients. And let's face it, where are they going to get that money from? They're going to get it from you by charging too high of a premium. So if you're seeing them advertise in those medium, if you see a dealer that's got a paid spokesperson advocating for their company, they had to pay them to say that. So anytime you see that, think dollar signs and think it's coming out of your wallet. Do not buy from a company if they won't buy back from you. So before you purchase precious metals from any company, ask them, when I'm ready to sell, will you buy it back? If the answer is no, do not buy from them under any circumstances. The only reason they wouldn't buy back from you is because they're embarrassed about what they charged you going in the first place, and they don't want to expose that spread. Stay away. When it comes time to sell your precious metals, do not do it through those cash for gold companies. They were paying like 40% of the value of the metal, and people were happy to get it. They could do so much better if they went to a precious metals dealer that would pay them the fair value for what they're looking to sell. So don't sell to the cash for gold people. Always price shop. When you're looking to buy or sell, shop around, check 2 to 3 different quotes. Make sure that your dealer is strong and competitive. A good dealer will always be competitive. They may not be the best all the time, but they're always going to be competitive. When it comes time to buying precious metals, don't start with rare coins or numismatics. It's nice to add on once you've built your position and get a little diversity in your portfolio, but you always want to start with bullion. Gold is wealth insurance. Gold and silver potentially for profit as well, but gold is your first step, and it's typically bullion, coins, and bars. Now, a lot of people will debate whether they should own bullion coins or bullion bars. A lot of people will tell you that the gold sovereign coins are much more liquid. I can tell you I've not had a problem in 28 years buying or selling bars. They are very liquid, and a lot of times it just comes down to preference. Ask some questions, see what you're most comfortable with, but stick with bullion, bars, and coins for sure. First step is always to take delivery. Right? So gold as wealth insurance is defined as a store of purchasing power with high liquidity for a potential financial crisis you hope you never have. If you have that crisis, you got to put your hands on that metal quickly. So you need to have it close at hand. You take delivery to start, small amount to cover any short-term need you can foresee, and no more than you feel comfortable safeguarding and storing yourself. Once you cross those thresholds, now it's time to look at the professionals and store either domestically, abroad, or both with highly professional third-party storage facilities. And don't forget, this is the last point I want to leave you with, don't forget about your IRA. Precious metals are absolutely perfect for long-term investment. They just continue to plod upward if you look at the long-term graphs compared to mismanaged fiat currency that we measure it with. So that's perfect for your retirement assets. You certainly want to preserve your purchasing power for the years when you're consuming and not accumulating wealth. And I hope these tips serve to help you as you enter this bull market. I know a lot of people are going to be clamoring to get in here, and this will make it a much better trip or a much better journey for you. As always, we'd like you to go ahead and like us on YouTube. Send us your comments and questions. Follow us on social media. Get our twice weekly Always Something Interesting alerts, our once monthly information line newsletter. But in the end, don't ever forget that getting rich starts with keeping what's yours.